So if the Wi-Fi option is not showing on your Windows 11 computer, whether that be a laptop or a desktop, and the Wi-Fi icon's not showing on the taskbar, and Wi-Fi isn't even listed in settings anymore, I'm going to take you in the order of what I'd actually do to fix it, starting with the easy ones first. And the fix that sorts this out for most people, I'm going to put near the front of this video so you're not sitting through everything else to get to it. So first, the 10-second checks. Click on the network, sound, or battery icons down in the corner, or press the Windows key and A, and it will open up too. And in quick settings, have a look at airplane mode, because if that's on, your Wi-Fi will be off. Then a lot of laptops have a key along the top row with a little airplane or antenna on it. And if that's been pressed somehow, the Wi-Fi radio is off in the hardware and Windows can't switch it back on by itself. So you need to press that key once and then see if the icon comes back. Now this does vary depending on the model of your laptop. Sometimes you might have to press the function key along with that key which has the icon for the airplane or the Wi-Fi. And the function key you can generally find at the bottom left of your keyboard next to the control or Windows buttons. So just make sure that you try it both ways while holding down the function key and then pressing the key with the airplane or Wi-Fi logo on it, and also without pressing down the function key to see how it works on your model of laptop. Now, if that's not it, then here's the one I said I'd give you early. And this actually sorts out so many weird issues that I've had with computers over the years. Shut down your computer or laptop completely. So not a restart, shut it down completely. And then if it's a laptop, unplug the charger and also take out the battery if you're able to, but if you're not able to, that's fine as well. Then hold down the power button for about half a minute or so. After that, you can put back the battery if you took it out and then plug in the charger again and start up the machine as normal. For a desktop computer, after it's been shut down, you can pull out the power cable from the power supply and then also hold down the power button for about half a minute. You can even press it a few times after each other as well, and then plug the cable back into the computer and switch it on like you normally would. And what this whole trick does is it just flushes residual power, which basically means leftover power from the components in the computer. And I know it's hard to believe, but most of the time this does actually fix these weird types of issues. Now, if it's still missing, we go and see what Windows thinks of the adapter. So right-click on the Start button, go into Device Manager, and open up Network Adapters. And your wireless adapter usually has Wi-Fi or WLAN in the name. If it's there with a little down arrow on the icon, it's disabled. So you can right-click it, choose the option to enable it, and the Wi-Fi comes straight back in settings. If it's not in the list at all, you can click View at the top and then Show Hidden Devices. And if it turns up grayed out, you can enable it just like before. And while you're in Properties, on the Power Management tab, untick the box that lets the computer turn the device off to save power. That's the one behind Wi-Fi vanishing after your computer has gone to sleep. Now, this next one is easy to miss, and it's how a perfectly healthy adapter can still leave you with no Wi-Fi anywhere in Windows. The whole Wi-Fi side of Windows runs on a service called WLAN autoconfig. And if that's been stopped or disabled, the Wi-Fi settings just don't show up at all. So open the Start menu and then type Services and open the Services panel. You can scroll down to WLAN autoconfig, double click it, make sure it starts automatically, then click Start and then on OK. And Wi-Fi is back the moment it's running. Now, if all of that's fine and you've still got nothing, it's most likely the driver. And this usually happens right after a Windows update. So back in Device Manager, in the Adapters Properties, the Driver tab has a button to roll back the driver. And if it's available, use it. That's the quickest way back. If it's grayed out, right-click the adapter, click Uninstall Device, and restart. And normally, Windows will reinstall the driver it has for that Wi-Fi card when it boots back up. And that in turn rebuilds the connection between Windows and the Wi-Fi adapter. Now, Microsoft's own guides actually say that you should also tick the box that offers to remove the driver, so Windows looks for a fresh one, which is fine if you've got Ethernet or a phone hotspot as a backup. But if Wi-Fi is your only way online, leave it unticked. So Windows puts that same driver back from the copy it keeps, and you can't end up without a driver at all. Now, if Wi-Fi is still not showing, the last software fix is a network reset. So go into Settings, Network and Internet, then down to Advanced Network Settings, and at the bottom, Network Reset. It removes every network adapter on your PC along with their settings, restarts, and then puts them back with default settings. So you can expect to type your Wi-Fi password in again after doing this. And you'll also have to set up anything like a VPN client again. And I've put it last for a reason, because it wipes all your network settings. But when nothing else has worked in this guide, this is the one that usually fixes it for most people. And then for what it's worth, you can also try to run the troubleshooter, which you can find under Settings, then System, then Troubleshoot, then Other Troubleshooters, and then Network and Internet. And I've left this for last because it just mostly tells you to do what I've told you to do in this guide, but I am mentioning it in this video just so you know that it exists. And if none of these fixes actually brought it back, I don't think it's Windows anymore. On some laptops, the wireless card can be switched off in the BIOS settings, so you can have a look there. Otherwise, the card itself just doesn't work anymore, or it might have come loose, but that's a topic for a different video. And honestly, if you're having to go through those types of methods, it might just be better to buy yourself a USB wireless LAN adapter, which just plugs into a USB slot and then gives you Wi-Fi through that USB adapter. So if your internet feels slow on your Windows PC, then before you go and type a single command into a terminal, there's one thing you need to work out first. And that's whether your internet is slow or whether it's just this PC.